Is SEO and AEO actually worth it for e-commerce? Here's an honest ROI breakdown. If an agency has ever told you SEO takes 6 to 12 months and they just have to trust the process, this is one of the biggest red flags they could have said. SEO done right runs on a clear ROI model. We drove Dr. Brandt Skincare to a 2,375% return on their SEO investment, or $99,000 in incremental organic revenue per month from a $4,000 paycheck, which was paid back in under 2 days. If you don't know me, I'm Nick Winikoff, co-founder of SEO AISEO. We are an AI-era SEO agency built exclusively for e-commerce brands. In this video, I'm going to give you an honest breakdown of the ROI that SEO and AEO actually gives e-commerce brands. This will give you a good idea if it makes sense to invest in our services or not. Let's get into it. Most founders approach SEO ROI the wrong way. They ask, how much traffic will I get? That's the wrong question. Traffic is a vanity metric. The right question is, how much return on my AEO or SEO investment will I drive? When you frame it that way, SEO becomes one of the most measurable investments in your business. The problem is how agencies like us talk about ROI. They promise rankings instead of revenue. They report on impressions and clicks instead of organic revenue growth. They use 12-month timelines to shield against accountability, and they'll never show you the actual math before you sign. This is not how we at SEO AISEO operates, and it's not how you should evaluate an SEO investment. So here's what an SEO or AEO ROI actually looks like. Let me show you the real math. First, we have to break down what are the variables that drive organic revenue. One is your current ranking positions on it for a target keyword. The next one is search volume for those keywords. Lastly, we have your conversion rate on your website and the average order value you receive in total. Here's a real example of how the math broke down for Dr. Brandt. Their monthly SEO investment at the time was $4,000. Their monthly incremental and organic revenue generated was $99,000. The return on their investment, 2,375%. The time it took for them to pay back their initial investment, under 2 days. It's not magic. It's what happens when you identify the right pages, fix the right problems, and move rankings that were sitting in positions 16 to 21 up to the top 10 or even top 5 or even top 3 where the traffic actually exists. Let me break down to you why positions matter more than most founders realize. The difference between position 6 and position 1 is not incremental. It's transformable. If you're on position 1, if 100 people search for your query, position 1 gets 25 clicks. 5 positions down in position 6, they're getting at most 3 clicks. Moving from position 6 to position 2 can multiply your traffic by 6 to 8 times. That's a new ROI lever, not publishing more content or building more backlinks. Moving the right pages up the right number of positions. Here's just a quick heads up. If you're an e-commerce founder doing 100,000 to 10 million a month and you want to see what actual ROI model looks like for your store specifically, book a free AEO and SEO strategy call with SEO AISEO. We ran the exact math for Dr. Brandt Skincare before we started, identified collection pages that were most revenue potential, and delivered a 2,375% return on their SEO investment in 73 days. Link in the description. Now back to the video. SEO makes a lot of sense in specific situations. Here's a case where you can show the strongest form of ROI. You have pages ranking between position 5 and 20. This is the single best indicator of SEO ROI potential. Pages in positions 5 to 20 have generally passed Google's quality bar. They are indexed, they are trusted to a certain degree, and they receive a small amount of traffic. The gap between position 8 and position 2 is enormous in terms of traffic, and it's a much smaller lift to achieve getting a page from position 50 to 1. If you have 5 or 10 collection pages sitting in that zone, the revenue changes can be significant from those pages. Let me break down to you how the math works. SEO ROI math works better with higher order values. A brand with a $200 AOV and a 2% conversion rates needs far fewer ranking improvements to generate meaningful revenue than a brand selling $15 products. If your AOV is above $50, our ROI model for SEO is almost always compelling. Let me ask you a question. Are you targeting keywords with paid ads that you could be ranking for organically? Every click that you are paying for on a keyword could rank organically is money you're leaving on the table and exiting your business unnecessarily. If your paid search spend is going to keywords where your collection pages already rank between positions 5 and 15, fixing those rankings, reducing your ad dependency, and improving your blended CAC across the board. What you really want are channels that compound. Paid ads stop the moment you stop spending. Organic rankings compound. A collection page that reaches position 1 continues generating revenue every month without any changes in spending. The longer you hold that position, the better the return on your organic investment becomes. So let me break down to you when SEO SEO and AEO might not be the best for your business. This is the part that most agencies will not tell you. You have no product market fit. SEO amplifies demand. It does not create it. If your conversion rate is below 0.5% and your paid traffic is not converting either, the problem is not people reaching your website. It's the offer, the product, or the site experience. Investing in SEO before fixing those is generally a waste of money. If your store has serious technical problems, duplicate page titles, broken redirect chains, missing H1 tags, invalid schema, and slow load times all can affect your page and how people interact with your page. If your store has multiple serious technical issues, SEO investment before fixing those is like pouring water into a broken pipe. The foundation has to be solid or your work to start compounding. So here's what to do if you need revenue in the next 30 days. SEO is not a 30-day channel. Depending on the state of your current rankings, meaningful revenue moments typically happen within 60 to 90 days when done correctly. If you have a cash flow crisis right now, paid ads are the right tool. SEO is the right tool once the business is stable enough for investing in compounding returns. Here's what AEI adds to your ROI equation. AEO, or Answer Engine Optimization, is the layer on top of SEO that determines whether your brand gets recommended by Claude, ChatGPT, or Perplexity. Most founders think that AI tools are a threat to their search traffic. The reality is opposite. AI answer engines are the new acquisition channel. Right now, most of your competitors are not even optimized for it. Let me get into the compounding effect on CAC. Here's what that means for you by the numbers. 1. A brand showing up in AI recommendations is acquiring customers before competitors' ads have even had a chance to appear. 2. That lowers your blended CAC score across every channel because organic and AI-driven buyers cost nothing per click. 3. The more of your revenue that comes from those channels, the less dependent you are on paid search to hit your monthly targets. Here's how AEO changes the ROI model. 1. A buyer who finds your brand through an AI recommendation is already warm. It did not stumble into a cold ad. They were told your brand was an answer to their question. The buyer converts at a higher rate and has a higher AOV than a normal cold traffic search. When you combine strong Google rankings with AI visibility, the same traffic works harder. You are capturing buyers at the discovery stage through AI, validating them through Reddit, and converting them through Google. And each stage makes the next stage more efficient. So here's a little breakdown on what AEO costs to implement. The good news is that AEO is not a separate investment from SEO. The signals that drive AI recommendation, schema markup, editorial authority, structured content, collection page copy, all aligned with buyer's intent, are the same signals that drive Google rankings. You do not need to choose between SEO or AEO. You build one system that delivers both. Now know how to evaluate SEO and AEO as an investment and not as a leap of faith. The brands that build compounding organic revenue are not the ones who trust AI agencies blindly. They are the ones who understood the model, made the investment at the right time, and let the rankings work for themselves month after month. That is a channel worth building.